Hello there and welcome to Genesis Models. What we have here is a kit review of the AFV Club 1 in 48 scale F-5E. Now, not exactly a 100% review here because time to time customers will send me their kits for me to build, and in this case this is what's happened here. What this means is I haven't been sent the actual box, so I haven't got the box art to show you. I've been sent a copy of the instructions, and because we're doing a Swiss version, I've been sent some aftermarket decals, so the decals haven't been sent. So we haven't got everything that comes in the kit to show you, but we've got enough of it to give you a good idea of what exactly you're going to get in this kit, what this kit's going to be like, so you can make a decision whether you want to have this kit. So to start off with, we've got the instructions. Now these have been photocopied, so I'm not quite sure if everything's here, but looking at it, you get a nice colour chart here showing you what colours you're going to need, and kind of it numbers it up with a few manufacturers here of different number codes so that you can get the right paints for this kit. We've got like the Gunzo range, Humbrol, Revell and Life Colour, so that's a nice little help. I have had a look through these instructions, and from what I could tell, I mean they do seem to be nice, simple, they do seem to get the point across. I can't see that we're going to have any issues trying to work out what needs to be done, what needs to go where, and it should all be straightforward. They do nicely show you what colours need to go where as well, but yeah, there should be no problems with these instructions. They are quite nice and clear. Yep, they should be fine. So right, coming to the whole kit side of thing, we've got our clear parts here, which quite nicely we don't have a seam line going down the middle, so we haven't got to bother with sanding that down. They do seem nice and clear. There is a problem with the front part of the canopy here, where the Swiss version, it's more of a sort of a straight kind of diamondy shape, whereas this is more of an oval shape. So with this one we're going to have to come along and do some sort of filling, using some sort of resin, sort of to kind of give us the diamond type shape rather than this oval type shape we have on here. Still thinking of ideas of how to do that, but it should really be no problem at all. Next part, nicely, this kit comes, oh, hold on, yep, got my knife. This kit comes all with all the bags nicely sealed up in their own separate bag, which is good because it reduces all that rubbing and scratching of the parts in the back, in the box. Looking at this piece here, we've got some really nice recessed panel lines with nice riveting detail. I mean it is actually rather impressive, to be honest with you. I've never done an AFV Club kit before, so I am actually rather impressed how this is actually looking. Some of the rivets on here are a bit deeper than others. Potentially could be a problem. I don't think it is. I think they're all going to conform nicely with our modelling washes, so there should be no need to re-rivet the less deeper rivets. That does look really nice. Moving along, I mean same here. I mean the detail on this kit is actually really nice. I mean we're on par with like Hasegawa kind of level recessed panel lines and riveting. They do look nice. I'm not going to get them all out. What we've got here, we've got a side winder, sidewinders, fuel tanks, got our wheels. The pylons are rather impressive as well, actually, really nicely detailed. Landing gear on here as well, I mean that looks rather nice too. And actually the sidewinders look nice too. We've got our ejector seat here. I mean that is looking a little lacking on the detail, to be honest, but there are aftermarket parts you can get for this kit. Moving along, we've just got oh, that's nice, the kit cockpit is actually really nicely detailed. I mean, we're not using the kit one for this actual build, we've got some aftermarket resin cockpit, but out of the box the panels do look really nicely detailed. I can see there's going to be a problem here with the nose section, because there isn't actually a drilled out hole for the pitot tube to actually go into the nose section, so that's going to require a bit of your own drilling to get that in there to stay in there nicely, because that's just going to keep coming off whenever you slightly knock it. We've got the tub here, which most of the detail is like the panel, the actual panels are separate and you glue them on here, so there's not really much detail on that tub there. But yeah, the detail's all nice. I mean, I haven't seen any nasty flashing going on, or I haven't seen any major what is it, ejector pin marks in the wrong places, what you're going to have to take care of. Just put that aside. Not seeing any sinkage. It is actually looking really nicely detailed. Looking at this, I don't think you're going to have any problems with the kit at all, and actually you've got a really nicely detailed set of detail on this kit. It really is nice, very impressive. I don't know if maybe they're going a bit over the top with all the riveting, because there is a lot of riveting on this. I'll have to check my references, see if maybe we'd have to take a few of them out. But yeah, landing gear on here is really nicely detailed. Yeah, I mean, looking at this kit, you've got a very impressive set of detail all over the kit, which is really nice and professional. As I say, they've packaged it up nice. There's no major sink marks, there's, you know, no ejector pin marks in the wrong places. The flash is very minimal. It looks like you can get a nice detailed cockpit. Ejector seats look a bit low on the detail, so that might be an aftermarket part you might want to look into. Which, coming on the subject of aftermarket parts, for this kit, for this build I'm going to be doing, we're going to be looking into all the aftermarket parts we've got here that was sent with the kit, which is rather nice. So I may as well give you a quick review on the aftermarket parts that we've got for this kit. So as you can tell, I'm actually opening this up now, so I haven't actually had a chance to have a look at this, so you're going to be seeing this first time, the same as I'm seeing this the first time now as well. Just carefully get all these out. Okay. Looking at this ejector seat here, it is looking really nice, as you would expect from resin. Nice pilot in there to go with it, which is also rather nice. We've also got his head, his arms, they're looking really nicely detailed. Very nice. Got a nice instrument panel here, which, to be honest, actually isn't far off what you get actually in the kit. Looking at this, to be honest, yeah, all these little pieces are looking nice, nicely detailed there. The actual tub itself, that's looking really nice as well. We can get some really nice detail going on with this, nice washes, and this should look really impressive. How this is going to fit in the kit, what problems we're going to have trying to fit this into the kit, don't know. But if you take your time, you do a lot of dry fitting, you know, do a bit of sanding at a time, keep dry fitting, you should get there in the end and nicely fit this. We do have some resin, some photo etch as well, that goes with this cockpit set. Let's just cut this out. Okay. Okay, what we got? Okay, looking at this photo etch stuff, that's going to really bring alive some of the yeah, that's going to bring alive some of the display panels. Actually, really nice. You got this stuff here, I forgot what it was called, but it kind of goes at the back of the panel, and it kind of like gives you some nice instrument dials and stuff, which is really cool. We got some, I should have some mirrors on here somewhere, but what you get on here is the seat belts and that kind of stuff, but our pilot is already actually on the seat, so you're not going to use them, so there's going to be a bit of waste with that. But yeah, oh, actually I forgot to mention who is the manufacturer. Oh, Aries. Instructions, I find with Aries they can be a bit lacking in information, but looks rather simple. Looks like we should get there nicely. Yeah. Only thing I should mention with using resin, very dangerous stuff. If you're gonna sand it down, face masks, windows open, extractor fans on, make sure you're really careful with that. We've got a nice little pitot tube here to go on our model. That looks nice, really nice. What else we got here? We've got some more resin. The auxiliary intakes, they should be nice, because I think I read somewhere that what comes in the kit's rather bland, so these should look nice in the kit. We've got a bit of photo etch. I can see there's some mirrors on there for the cockpit. I'm not sure what the other three bits go to, but we'll get through them. I was sent some surgical needle things. These are for the gun barrels, because apparently the kit is lacking with the gun barrels, so we'll probably cut them to size, put them in, and they should improve the kit. What else? Here we got a nice resin nose for our F5. It's the shark nose, because apparently the kit's nose, there's different noses or something with the F5, and this is the exact one that the customer wants, so that should be nice. And then we've got some aftermarket decals. I think they're called made by Marathon Cycle or something. Now these decals, if you ever want to get them, do have a slight, well, I wouldn't say it's a problem, it's just a added bit of work if you ever want to get these, because basically whenever you have some decals, you've got the film, and then you've got the actual printed image or logo or whatever is going to go onto your model. With this, the whole sheet is a film. What this means is you're going to have to cut out where the decal is, so as when you dip it in water, that little piece will come off, and then you can stick it on your model. Because if you just dip this in water now, you'll just have one big sheet of film come off, and that's it. Little problem. All it means is a bit of extra work, time, patience, and just be a bit careful, you know, cutting out these decals, because as I say, it's all one big film. Not necessarily a problem. And then looking at it, to be honest, the decals do all look nice. They do seem to have been printed out really nice. How thick this film is, I don't know yet, because the thicker it is, the harder like Microsol and Set is gonna react with this to get it to conform to your model better. But that is something I'm gonna have to see when it comes round to actually doing the decaling. Hopefully we're not gonna have any problems there. The instructions that you get, I must admit at first I'm kind of like, whoa, what's going on? You do have to kind of work it out a bit, but you do get there in the end. It is nice that they show you the federal standard, the proper federal standards colours for this aircraft, which I may as well show you. I did order in the actual FS colours for this aircraft, which, as you can see, you've got you've got grey FS 36375, which is your light compass ghost grey, and we've got our federal standards 36320, which is your dark compass ghost grey, and these are all nicely made by Mr. Hobby. So that'll be nice to have the exact colours that we need for the aircraft. Apart from that, I mean, looking at the kit out of the box, it is impressive. I don't know how much this kit is, so I'm not sure how exactly impressive it is, depending on the price, but I mean, it really does look like you're going to get a really nice detail model. And considering I did the monogram F5, which is raised panel lines, not exactly a brilliant kit, and the whole raised panel line side of thing does, you know, make it off-putting. And considering I think that's the only real choice you've got, this new AFV club has really brought out like a nice Hasegawa standards, by the looks of it, kit. And when the only real other option I know of that you've got is the monogram, you really have, well, there is just, to be honest with you, there's no other choice. It's this kit or it's monogram as far as I know. So if you want to do a decent F5, this is definitely the kit to get. Although it doesn't have much competition in, you know, other kits to go up against it, it really is pretty impressive, even if it did, to be honest. I'm going to be building this on the forum, so I'll have work in progress up there, I'll have the final reveals up there, so if you're interested, go to genesismodels.co.uk and you can see the progress of this build. Apart from that, I'd say this is well recommended. I'm not seeing as though you're going to have any problems. I hope you've enjoyed this, I hope this has been useful. Thank you and have a good day.